Hello again. So the next question about confidence interval is here. Suppose that an account firm does a study to determine the time needed to complete one person's tax forms. So it randomly surveys 100 people. The sample mean is 23.6 hours with standard deviation of 7 hours. Construct a 90% confidence interval for the population mean time. So it's asking the question of confidence interval for the population mean time. So it is here. So we will solve a question about confidence interval for population mean. So the first thing is again to do is write down what is given. For example, what is 100, what is 23.6, what is 7, what is 0.90. So as it can be seen very clear, randomly surveys 100 people, which is n. So since it says that the sample mean is 23.6, it is x bar, because the sample mean is x bar. What is 7? It says standard deviation of the sample mean, which means it belongs to the sample, so it is S. So deciding on this is very important. Is it S or sigma square or S square? So you need to be careful about here. So it says that sample and standard deviation, so it is S. So what is 90%? It is 1 minus alpha. So my alpha is 0.10, my alpha over 2 is 0.05. I will use them later. So the next step is deciding on the formula. So how can we decide on the formula? We ask the right questions. For example, sigma square is known or unknown. So let us check here. Here we can say we cannot see any sigma or sigma square, so it is unknown. So since it's unknown, we need to ask another question. Is n sample size greater than 30 or less than 30? So we can say that n is 100, which is greater than 30. So my formula is this: x bar minus z alpha over 2 s over square root of n mu x bar plus z alpha over 2 s over square root of n is equal to 1 minus alpha. So I know x bar, I know s, I know n, but I don't know z. Again, we need to find z from the table by using alpha, of course. So here is my z distribution. So alpha over 2 is what? 0.05, also 0.05. So I need to find this area, which is 0.45, because the total of these two should be 0.5. So when I look at the table and find this value, it is equal to 1.645. So, okay, I found my z alpha over 2. Let's solve the question. Let me change the color. Okay, P, what is my x bar? It is 23.6 minus 1.645 times, what is S? It is 7. What is N? It is 100. So rest is the same, only I put plus in here. So what is 1 minus alpha? It's actually 0.90. So if I've solved this question, so the solution is this. What? Yeah. Okay. So I solved the question. Now I need to make some comment about it. So under 90% confidence level, the mean time needed to complete a person's tax form is between 22.45 hours and 24.75 hours. So the question is done.